which applies to the whole state. And then SWM model bylaws for SWM and LWM were published on State Gazetteer on 28 May 2020. That means they're effective since that date. So why it is important? Because we are enabling the Gram Panchayats and the different stages of implementation with a legal document that they can take stringent action against people who don't comply with the waste management guidelines. So now if we move to the agenda of the present webinar or training, so it is IEC and BCC interventions from the state. So as you can see, we have, all of you are aware that we were implementing all the IHHL, CSCs, and the primary focus of the SBMG, Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin, in the first phase was majorly towards declaring the states or the villages or the Gram Panchayats ODF, open defecation free. So that was taken care of by different IEC activities. As you can see, we took up activities like Swachhata, Kalajata, rallies, and different kind of competitions, so that we could achieve ODF status, and we declared the state of Karnataka ODF on 19th November 2018 on the World Toilet Day. We declared the state ODF, and once that state was declared ODF, we moved on to the SLWM sector of the SBMG. So that was when we came up with the draft templates for DPRs for the Gram Panchayats to submit their DPRs in a specific template, so that we can scrutinize them in a systematic way, and we can make sure that once approved, it will be implemented in a sustainable and scientific way. If you look at enablers for effective ODF, IEC or BCC planning and implementation, see, these are the people we will have to be dependent on, we will have to be implementing, or we will have to be taking up all our IEC and BCC activities at the field level. There are Swachhagrahis, Anganwadi and Asha workers, school, college students, SHG members, youth groups, teachers, religious leaders, and VWSCs, village level people representatives, and Gram Panchayat, Taluka Panchayat, and Zilla Panchayat officials. Here, VWSCs, we have come up with model bylaws for village water and sanitation committees, and it is being notified the previous week, and we are waiting for objections from the public and also from any NGOs or any person who is interested in the VWSC related activities. So that will be notified in a while. So VWSC revised model bylaws will be notified maybe in the next month. So that bylaws includes the role and responsibilities of the VWSC in taking care of IEC activities, and also as you are aware, we are taking up JJM in which we are providing a 55 LPCD of tap water connection to the people. In that also, apart from Swachh Bharat Mission, this VWSC will play a major role. So all those elements are included in the bylaws that we are coming up with for the VWSCs. So coming back to the point of IEC and BCC interventions, including Swachhagrahis, Anganwadi and Asha workers, anywhere in the state or even in the nation for that matter, if you are going for any awareness activities, creating activities, these are our main pillars. If we make sure the message reaches to these guys, and if they are actively involved in whatever the IEC intervention we are taking up, the job is half done successfully, because we have around 30,000, more than 30,000 Swachhagrahis in our state, and we have mapped all of them on the DDWS website. and we have got all the contact details and other informations. And we have conducted many trainings even in the post-COVID situation. We have conducted many trainings for all our Swachhagrahis, making sure they attend the trainings from the Gram Panchayat offices with all the safety precautions taken, like maintaining a safe distance and all that. We made them sit at the Gram Panchayat level, and we have trained them on many subjects like waste management, and also awareness regarding COVID-19, and also even Samudayak Shauchalaya Abhiyan that happened from the Government of India and everything. So these are our main pillars for IEC and BCC interventions. And most effective communication, as all of us are aware, is IPC, that is interpersonal communication. I mean, door-to-door visit, group meetings, participatory rural appraisal, triggering activities, and also print, electronic, and mass media and social media, etc. But this IPC is a little handicapped now because of the COVID-19 situation, but still we are doing our best. We are doing our best by educating our field level functionaries to maintain all the safety precautions and to go ahead with whatever the activities they were carrying out so far regarding Swachh Bharat Mission scheme or waste management interventions. So, issues and challenges with IEC, BCC planning and implementation. So the first point is different stakeholders require different messages, and IMIS adaptation and lack of knowledge among resource persons. What I mean by that is you cannot send a message uniformly to a Zilla Panchayat level officer who is usually an IAS officer and a Swachhagrahi who is working on field who is a 10th pass. So we require different types of planning and different types of materials and different types of communicating to different types of stakeholders that are involved at different levels. So, the whole approach should be different when we are targeting IEC and BCC activities, especially with respect to Swachh Bharat Mission, because this Swachh Bharat Mission is a scheme which is driven by the behavior change of the population. It is not like we cannot impose things on people. We have to make sure the message or the awareness that we are trying to create, or the message that we are trying to make it reach to them, it has to seep in gradually. We cannot impose things on them. So we have to plan area specifically and age group specifically, and also the level of stakeholders that are involved. So for that we have a system in place in our state. So this is the IEC and BCC related human resource setup that we have. We have 3 IEC and 1 HRD, Human Resource Development positions filled at the RDWST state office, and district level we have 25 IEC and 30 HRD positions working, and 33,000 Swachhagrahis working on ground. So IEC capacity building active. Also, we have a WASH consultant who is working with us in coordination with UNICEF. He is coordinating with all the major institutes who are working day in and day out regarding awareness activities like SIRD, NIRDPR, CSE, all those things. And apart from that, we have every CEO ZP, CEO Zilla Panchayat is usually an IAS officer, is made the nodal officer for Swachh Bharat Mission implementation at the district level. Unlike some other states where the DC or the Deputy Commissioner or District Collector is the nodal officer for Swachh Bharat Mission. Here we have CEO Zilla Panchayat is the nodal officer for Swachh Bharat Mission. So we have different stakeholders training and orientation programs on YDF Plus activities, and IEC, HRD, SH, MIS, etc. See, we have this structure which is specified in the SBMG guidelines. We have everything is set up. We have 150 consultants working across 30 districts. All five different consultants like IEC, HRD, SH, and MIS and SLWM. They have been selected and they are working on field. And we conduct workshops, exposure visits, online orientation, and SATCOM training. SATCOM trainings, as you are aware, satellite-based training programs will be set up in coordination with SIRD, that is our State Institute for Rural Development trainings and other things. And we also involve this Nehru Yuva Kendra and all the teachers, students, and Anganwadis and SHGs. We have a very robust NRLM wing, National Rural Livelihood Mission wing, where the SHGs are very active, and the members of the SHGs, they call them MBKs and LCRPs at the taluk and village level. They are involved actively in all our IEC BCC campaigns. For ODF Plus, you can just watch this slide. So what are the desired behaviors and key messages and audience and stakeholders and communication channels and communication materials we use? The desired behavior change we expect is open hand wash and open defecation free status and MHM, personal hygiene. MHM is menstrual hygiene management and waste segregation and grey water management, all those things. The communication tools we use Swachhata Ratha, Kalajata, rallies, competitions, TV sports.